Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Software Engineer K here, and today we've got some pretty cool stuff to go through. So we have finally got an update with the final Marvel drops that we're going to have for the month. So we have 2 confirmed drops, and we are also just going to go through a quick valuation of what we think some of these are going to be worth, and we also have an update on the price of OMI for today, since we finally had some pretty interesting movement. So and I just wanted to touch a little bit on some of the community merchandise that we have released as well. So firstly, if you just go straight over this, so they have announced the premium drop. Now, I said we were going to get a premium drop, and I said it was going to be an expensive one in the previous videos. I'd explained it multiple times. Now we have the full confirmation. You guys can kind of go back and just see some of the previous stuff I'd discussed with regards to this drop that was coming. But you know, a lot of people, they were kind of, a lot of people liked the blind boxes. Some people, they didn't. But at the end of the day, VeVe is going to do both. They're going to be continue doing new types of drops. But this is not going to be a blind box drop. It's going to be a normal drop. So you just have to click and buy. So let's just see exactly what we have here. Okay, so interesting stuff there. Firstly, we are getting Captain America. Now, it's not the likeness of Chris Evans. It is the, normal Marvel kind of typical game version, OG suit and everything. But with regards to the additions we're getting, so we got the common, uncommon, rare, and ultra rare. Now, at the start, David, you said that the secret rare would drop just like a normal drop, and the reason for that is new users getting onboarded. They wanted to do a secret rare drop just like a normal drop, so users can get familiarized with all of the different rarities. Moving forwards, secret rare should be dropping like a secret rare. It will be unannounced time. We don't know when it is. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, whether David Yu has decided to move forward with that kind of drop system for this Captain America drop, we don't actually know yet for sure. But based off of what he said, this Captain America drop, the secret rare for it, shouldn't really be dropping the exact same time as the others. That's just, how I understand it from his logic. Now, maybe he meant that he wanted the whole Marvel month, where any secret rares would be accessible at the exact same time, just to kind of introduce new users to all different rarities. I don't know. But typically secret rares, they're not supposed to drop in the same way as the normal drops. So that is one side of it. Now, this drop is going to be quite a pricey one. I suspect it will be either the similar price to the Spider-Man, or probably more than what the Spider-Man cost. Now, Spider-Man, for those who have forgotten, the ultra rare was 250 gems. The secret rare was 400 gems. Now, what impact is that going to have on the market? Well, we've already started to see it. The Lucky Rabbits, for example, they've dropped to about 900 gems. And the secret rare Spider-Man, for example, that has dropped to around about 1.2, 1.3k. Now, going back, a month ago, for example, I was saying that Lucky Rabbit, realistic price for it is about 1 to 1.1k. And now it's dropped even, below that. Same thing with the secret rare Spider-Man. I said, realistic floor price for that should be around about, between 1.2 to 1.4k. Now it's dropped, to that exact same range. There were people saying 5k minimum. Exact same thing's going to happen here with this Captain America. It will not be worth 5k, maybe in the future, but you cannot evaluate something today based off of your speculation what you think it's going to be worth, right? I mean, people speculate that Bitcoin will be worth 100k. That doesn't mean you're going to buy one Bitcoin today for 100k. Right? You pay for it what it's worth today, not what you think it's going to be worth in the future. So that is one side. Now, we do also have the other drop, which is the Amazing Spider-Man comics. Now, this is going to be blind box style. which is good. So we have a premium, normal style drop, and we have a blind box drop for the comics. And here we can see the secret rare variant cover. Now, this one is going to be a very interesting one because it is the first ever Amazing Spider-Man, and it's featuring the Fantastic Four. Really, really good piece. I had a bit more of a digging around it. These are actually pretty valuable. If you have a signed one, I can see one here that's selling for 2.7k GBP. That's like well over 3k USD. You can also get the, I believe, unsigned ones for like 1.7k, which is like still over 2k USD. I don't know what the conditions of those are. We'd have to see some PSA graded ones, but it is a pretty cool piece. Here you can see the signed one for nearly 3k GBP. Pretty cool stuff. Now, that being said, I predict that a lot of the commons are going to be going for around about 2-3 gems. People are just going to dump him because they're getting commons. I have made the choice to pick up any commons I see below a decent floor price and stack those up, because I believe that the Amazing Spider-Man comics are going to be worth a decent amount, because it is the first Spider-Man comic that we're seeing, and typically these comics, you don't want to kind of sleep on these, because these are going to be quite valuable in the future. Again, like I said, you can't really evaluate something as of today based off its future value is, but I'm not valuating these at some ridiculous price. If someone's selling these for like 3 gems each, that is already, as of today, undervalued. These should not be going for 3 gems. I would say bare minimum should be about 5 gems, but some people will just stick them for like 3 gems for a quick sale. I don't even know what the point of that is. But yeah, now what I did also want to touch on is, so we have some cool official community merch. So this is kind of done in collaboration with myself and some of the other content creators, and we kind of spoke to Ecomi about this as well, so they're all okay with us kind of doing this. So again, we have a lot of giveaways, a lot of cool events. We had the community quiz, and obviously all of this is funded by partly Ecomi will help sponsor some stuff, and partly the donations that you guys who do choose to donate like so gracefully give us, but at the same time any funds that we make, we decided to kind of do this kind of community merch as well. So this was the t-shirt I was wearing during the Ecomi quiz live stream. So if you would like one of these, which I think are really, really cool, I quite like this, it's a really great fit. I was wearing the large. You can just get one from the link that I've included in the description. Now, if you choose to use my code K10, you also get a discount, and that kind of just the royalty does kind of help to support us to continue doing giveaways, more community events, all of that good stuff. So there is another one as well, the Ecomi to the Moon t-shirt. I have not got this one, but my preference is this one, but we will have other t-shirt drops coming up periodically, so do stay tuned for that. But yeah, definitely do check out the link below. We have the Omi Homie t-shirt, and do use the code K10, so that will support us a lot. So yeah, thank you if you choose to do that. Now lastly is the price of Omi for today. Now we had some interesting stuff. So we, like I predicted, we are going to continue touching this key point of resistance. See Omi is coming up and touching this again. But if we zoom out, we can start to see a very interesting trend starting to occur. And if I just pull out a trend line, let us go with, let's see, go with this green color. And let's just pull this down here. Okay, so you guys can see that we have actually been having a very consistent, very slight uptrend, and we have been hitting this key point of resistance multiple times now. So what's going to happen is, you guys can see there is this wedge forming here, and I suspect that we will probably touch this key point of resistance once again, and then once again, and then have one more pullback, and then if we just extend this, and if we extend this, Okay, so this lines up very nicely with, you know, quite early, yeah, around about 5th September, you know, about a week into September. That's when I suspect we'll have our breakout, and that actually seems to correlate quite nicely with the upcoming Immutable X next month, MTL next month. Gonna get more Master Collector information next month. Gonna have plenty more regular drops. You know, we're gonna have more updates on Showroom version 2, the web platform, so much great stuff. You know, Ecomi said that September is going to be a great month for them. Along with that, we're going to have more exchanges for the liquidity as well. All great stuff for OMI. But, you know, it seems to be correlating quite nicely with the technicals as well. Now, what I think is going to be happening moving forwards is, if I just extend this slightly. Okay. I would not expect, you know, any kind of crazy movements. I suspect that when we do have that breakout, it's not going to be, you know, like straight to like 1 cent or 2 cents. I suspect we will kind of break above this previous high, which was about nearly 0.5 cents. So I suspect we will break above that, but when we have our pullback, we'll come back closer to this key point of support here, which was higher than our previous kind of area we're trading sideways. So I suspect we will then start to trade sideways around about between 0.36 and 0.4 cents. So far we've been trading around about 0.26, 0.3 cents, and I'm pretty happy with that. You know, that's actually above my dollar cost average, so I'll finally be kind of in the green, you know, solidly, and we'll continue to trade sideways for a while until we start to get, you know, more good news like a big exchange, more liquidity, more updates to, you know, OMI utility, all of that good stuff. And then we'll have another push up to, you know, wherever the next key point of support is. But yeah, pretty good stuff to look forward to. I'm excited. Hope everyone else is excited, because, you know, right now we are at the bottom. You know, there's no denying that. But from here, only way up is up. So good stuff to look forward to, and I am pretty excited for the upcoming Marvel, Captain America and comic drops as well. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to go through with you guys today. Thanks so much for watching. Please do like, subscribe to support the content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.